Okay, we have a disclaimer here. I'm from the New Jersey, New York area. So, with that being said, the F word is very prevalent in those areas by people. Most people don't know what the fuck you're saying unless you put that in there. Anyway, so I will pause for about 5 seconds so that if this offends you, it will give you time enough to click out and not view our content. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Cock-a-doodle fucking do. Wake up, people. Smell the fucking coffee. Welcome to Big Rooster's Corner, where we bring general information, rants, raves, and just sensible goddamn thinking. This is episode 2 on my channel. Today's date is 4/26/20, and today's topics are: we're going to catch up with the post office, possibly playing their trump card. We're going to comment on the PPP again. Stupid program. Something for new recruits to think about before they sign up to do anything with our government. The military, government jobs, anything in them fucking lines. Think about it and listen to what I tell you later. Revisiting the 2K month proposal. Well, ain't that fucking stupid, but we're going to touch on it again. And veterans receiving checks. What's the difference? That's another little topic thing. And we have a views on the election. And you guessed it. Common fucking sense. My own update on the stimulus check is we have not gotten them yet. The Trump fairy has not dropped off a check or direct deposit or cash or anything like that. So, it's just dragging on too long, people. When you fuck with the government, it drags on. Okay, moving on with it. We're going to cover Trump and the post office. Trump wants the post office to quadruple shipping, or they will get no fucking help. Well, that seems like a bully in the play yard, doesn't it? If I was the post office, I'd tell him, stick that shit up your ass now and keep your fucking money. And listen, post office, you guys been around since, I don't know, Paul fucking Revere, long before Trump, and now now is the post office folding? And or do they take the funding from Trump? Well, if I had a business like the post office and I had to raise my rates by 4 times their rate, I'd just close the fucking doors and move on and do something else. Because you're never going to get people to pay that kind of money. The results would be devastating for, Americans and anyone else that uses USPS over here. And it would sure make it hard on the people that do eBay and Amazon. Well, I guess, we're selling out and that's the way it goes with the government. Anyway, moving on. Well, I guess everyone that's selling and buying online should just go switch now. Don't get tangled up in trying to switch at the last moment. That'd be a fucking nightmare, logistical nightmare. And use other freight delivery options. No one with fucking sense would pay that amount that the post office is going to be charging if they take the money from Trump. I mean, think about this here, people. Okay? Let's just say we're going to do some reasonable thinking now, which is what I really like to do. That's why it takes me a long time to make a decision sometimes, because it requires thought. And here's the reasoning here. If the post office hikes up a package $22 large box now, to $88, and then you have a $20 item in there from eBay, Amazon, or any one of those kind of sites, right? Well, now you're looking at $100 to get about a $20 item. Well, listen, this is just fucking extortion by Trump and his group, of the post office. I don't know if the post office really wants to play their Trump card. Only time will tell, but I know I wouldn't play that card. Okay, next subject, small business and the PPP loan. Remember, I think it's fucking stupid. Well, our government does it once again. They loan out money on a non-repayable loan, and now all of a sudden they want the money back from the big businesses because they drained all the money out too fast. Well, fuck, you gave my goddamn open door. No fucking lock on the door. You should have kept some of that fucking money for the small businesses. And I used to be in a small business for many, many years after getting out of the military, so I understand small business. But this is just stupid, people. You go get money, they say it's non-pay, and now they want it back? This is just crazy. This is what our government does, though. They give you all these fucking programs, they pass out all this fucking money, and at some time in your life, there's a good possibility you have to pay it back, or give it back, or however the fuck it works out. But they don't do anything unless strings are attached. Trust me. So let's see here. So they passed a second bill to cover the first bill for small businesses. Fucking stupid. It kind of sounds like someone didn't get the budget quite right in the math the first fucking time. Or, and this is the one I vote, or they passed a smaller bill, slid it in underneath, everything looks fine, not a lot of money, great, well, we'll sign this fucking thing. And then in a week or two, now we need more money already, when they're getting more money than any fucking body. And they have businesses. They should have a little bit of money, sustain a little bit, and yeah, bail them out a little bit, but Jesus Christ, give them the same fucking thing you're giving us. That makes more sense. Well, bullshit. Most of us didn't get the first check yet, and now they're passing another one to give out more money to small and large businesses. Come on, people. Let's get this shit together. They passed another bill to help the states and, not the people. Of course, they're helping the businesses, but the business don't really help the people. They hire a certain amount of people, that's true. But if the people that come in as as customers to the merchant's location, well, they're not going to do that if they don't get the fucking money, see? So the money they're getting, it's just pissing away, doing nothing, really. It's going to pay a few people for a few weeks. It's going to, maybe get the owner a new car or something, I figure that's what they're doing with the money. They can't be paying the people. I've never had a job in my life where they pay me to sit on my ass at the fucking house and do nothing. Never. Okay, moving along. Listen, I think we have a fucking problem here. Trump is at odds with his people. COVID is still running rampant and advancing. We flattened the curve in a few places, but, at the end of the day, that's probably because all the testing isn't in, so it looks great on paper. But what's the reality? I don't think anybody knows that. And, the veterans are left out once again. That's no fucking surprise. And meanwhile, I have a comment about this real quick about the government and everything. I said I'd touch on it later, so how about this, people? That's my freaking cat, dumbass. Think before you sign. I had to take a pause because this is just so important that these young kids do. They think before they sign any fucking paper to take a job or anything with the government. I didn't pause or nothing. I was just, my grandmother said you're going in the military, and away I went. She signed the papers, I signed the papers, and away we go. So, veterans with no benefits, no stimulus, no unemployment, can't get the disability and can't work. Wow, that's a big thing. Now listen to this. I've been waiting 3 years because I'm 6 months short of 55, kids. and not able to work. I mean, I could do stupid shit, but I just can't do it anymore. I'm beginning at the age that it just doesn't happen. So now pay attention, like I asked you to do in the beginning. So think about this before you sign. Here we go. So before you sign, think about this. It could be you in 38 or 40 years. And Mr. Trump, I'd like to look at this again. Are you a hero? Well, not really. Not right now. You're no kind of fucking hero to me. I don't think you ever served in the military. I did. And you're screwing me because you have all the power and the money. So screw you, fuckface. Sounds like political suicide to me. Maybe that's what he wants. Out possibility. I mean, and he has to create an out, a back door. Listen, Democrats, listen to what I'm telling you. If you honestly help the fucking people, then we will have a Democrat president again. I'm not a Democrat, but I'm not a fucking Republican either. I'm for the person that makes the fucking right sense for the job. Okay, I had to situate a few things. I'm back. Let's go. Proposal of the $2,000 a month bill. Well, I think it died a quick death since they aren't talking about it anymore. Told you, I'm just assuming that Trump did take that bitch out back of the barn and shoot it, because that's the only thing you can do with a stupid ass fucking bill like that. You can't pass it. It costs too much money. Veteran checks. I think that subject is dead to him too. Listen, we already did our job for a country, Veteran. You know what the meaning of veteran means? You already been there, people. So just in case that needed a little more explanation, I figured I'd put that out there. So talk about a slap in the face to all of us that served our country and didn't get any extra then. And nothing for us now. Nothing's changed except for the guy shoveling the shit since the beginning of our country. And good luck with the veterans votes this fall. Maybe we should forget about fucking Trump since he forgot about us. Huh? Imagine that. Okay, well, our government always works off of analogies and models and all this bullshit, right? So let's play a little game here. We're gonna make the government the coyotes, and the people are all the fucking chickens, right? Well, when the coyotes get close to the barn, it would be a good idea to have a fucking jackass, wouldn't it? The jackass to guard the barn from the fucking government. Okay, now, am I watch the difference? Here's my question. Does anyone know the difference between the government and a colonoscopy? Yeah, huh? At least with a colonoscopy, when they stick something up your ass, it's lubricated and you get fucking results. Okay, moving along here. Did you see that news conference the other day? Trump, he asked about using cleaning products inside our bodies by injecting them. Has this fucking guy lost it? I mean, yeah, that's what I want to do. And then later he says, oh, I was just joking. Well, no, you weren't, asshole. We all seen the fucking news conference. You weren't joking. Anyway, moving on. Georgia. These fucking guys are a bunch of degenerate dumb fucks, aren't they? Opening up wackaloons. And the government of Georgia needs to impeach this fucking asshole. You're walking into a possible death sentence. Is this the fucking best we got, people? No wonder why the aliens haven't been back in over half a fucking century. And I'm sure glad to be living in the 505 instead of that fucking state. Anyway, quarantine. Doesn't anybody know the meaning of this? Stay the fuck home. Unless you need to go out for emergency medical supplies or blah, blah, blah. going out to, you know, to buy something to play around with is not necessity right now, you know. So, in the public, you people need to practice PPE, items, to keep everybody safe. Gloves, masks, simple enough. Not fucking hard. But, learn how they are used. Once again, common fucking sense just ain't that common anymore. By anybody. Hardly. Unless you're older, my age group. These young millennials got no fucking common sense. Now we're going to cover the election of the fall right now. Just a little, something up, something early, something to think about this, Now, covering elections this fall, they're a joke. Doesn't mean anything, people. Hasn't meant anything since the beginning of time. We vote garbage in and we vote garbage out. Pretty simple process for most people. Is this the best we can do? I hope not, for the future of our country. We really haven't learned anything since we started voting, people. I voted in the past election. Won't make that fucking mistake again. Look what we got. This year, I'm going to stay home that day. I'm going to watch this country implode again. This way, I have a right to bitch because I didn't fucking vote. You fucking people that vote, you have no right to bitch. You voted these people in. So, because I didn't vote for these degenerates, it just means, listen, I served our country and paid my taxes. So since these government wackaloons want to forget about the veterans and disabled people, well, here's what I'm going to do on election day. I'm going to forget about them. I'm going to stay home. I'm going to smoke my medical marijuana, which is prescribed to me. I'm going to eat all fucking day while I'm watching this stupid shit on TV, right? At the end of the day, I'm going to go in my bathroom and I'm going to take a big healthy crap. And then I'll have something to show for my election day. Well, I'm going to try and wrap this up today. So till next time when we have more controversy on today's top topics, I'm working hard to get the next installation of Big Rooster's Corner out to you. And I will do so tomorrow. I'll have another video. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Stay safe. And remember, social distancing, people, not that hard. This is the Big Rooster. I'm out.